right, here we go. The pleather pants are back, and they truly are better than ever. I bought her pleather pants last season, and I wore them and wore them and wore them. They're sexy, they're hot, they're fun, but she made major changes to this to make it even more wearable and actually more realistic.
I just think to make it sleeker. Before it had an elastic waist, you pulled it on, and the elastic was tunneled through 2 layers of the faux leather.
So it was a traditional
right, but this here,
waist.
if you do want to do a front tuck and you just want to wear something sleeker, guess what? This is our flat-waisted jegging. Now here, I honestly encourage you, if you are a small, sometimes we'll say in super stretch, if you're a small, go down to an extra small. Here I am saying to you, if you are a small, stay as a small. Because I like it a little, just a little bit distant from the body. Right. But I'll tell you something. I've been wearing these now. I shouldn't have done this, but I put them on for dinner, and I just don't want to take them off because everyone kept saying, you look so good, you look so thin. These have a cotton backing to them. Oh, your legs don't sweat. This doesn't overheat you.
Right.
It wicks out your body moisture. These are fantabulous. And I'm just going to show you the waist on this because that looks like an authentic jean. It really does have that 3-dimensional fly. It really has functional pockets. It has the grommets. It looks for real, and it is, except you pull it on. And when you put it on, it will start to breathe with you and conform to your body. So I love it. You know what? I'm really an old rock chick. I was so involved in the music scene in the 60s and the 70s and designed for major stars. And to me, and for Cher, and to me, there is nothing more Cher. There is nothing more fabulous than a great leather pant, but who wants to wear leather? It doesn't stretch, it doesn't breathe, it's so expensive, and the dry cleaning is 3 times the price of these, which you throw in a washer and a dryer. The black, to me, a no-brainer must-have. The red, I would be wearing any kind of black tunic sweater like that, like the way Cara had it and was really rocking it. The olive, I think with an espresso jean with a natural boot, maybe, you know, in a luggage brown.
A black boot with that?
And you know what? I am wearing a lot of olive with black. Great point. That can go right back to a basic.
And it's a dark, it's like a brownie olive. What happens when you see the olive, think almost a touch of brown in there. So for me, it's a chameleon color.
Totally.
Like you could take it one way or you could take it another way.
Totally.
By the way, everybody's loving the gray too, okay? So we have the gray, we have the dark olive, the black, and that red is just amazing. Here's what I want you to do. We have already 1,500 ordered. We just started the presentation.
You can really see the grain in this. Well, I mean,
that's what I was gonna,
it looks real and not. It looks high-end, and it really has a beautiful polished kind of leather sheen to it, and it just kills me that, honestly, real couturiers like Dolce & Gabbana, these people are at the height of their career, and the prices are insane, chose pleather over real leather.
Isn't that fun? And by the way, what we're calling olive is actually called espresso. There we go.
Okay, well, that's why it has a tinge of brown to it.
Yes,
hello, you were right about that, as usual.
It does have a little brown in there, so it's called espresso, but it could work towards the olive world as well.
You know, actually, I bought a pair of boots, and they said espresso, and they're perfectly dyed to match to this.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a cross between the two.
It is. Oh, I agree.
And,
I agree.
And that makes me actually love it even more because I don't think I would wear espresso with black, but I would definitely wear this with black.
Yes, completely agree. Something else to note. What you're going to love is they look and they feel and even they sound like real leather.
This
is as close.
It does. That's wild.
Do you hear the sound?
Yeah.
It literally sounds like real leather.
You know, they almost smell like
real leather.
Crazy
we
we're
just
smelling
them.
the
We actually was like,
sorry.
Hey, let's take a little sniff of the little jean. But this is so fun to have these in stock.
Yeah.
And if you've never, last year you brought them in, and we're going to say hi to Kathleen in just a sec. When did you bring them in last year, and for how long?
I think I brought them in October. But a lot of you guys out there said, you know what, Diane, I love the leather, but you're tunneling that elastic through 2 layers of the pleather.
So it's a bunchy
And then
waistband.
you've got like 4 or 5 layers in the waistband. And everyone loves the flat-waisted jegging, including all of you. You're the guys that actually suggested to me I do something that I thought was architecturally and design-wise impossible, but we did it. And so this looks so much more authentic.
Oh, it does, please.
And there's no bunchiness to it. And if
Right.
you do want to do a front tuck on this, or you do want to tuck in a sweater or a shirt and then wear a blazer or a moto jacket out and over it, you really can, because the authenticity is there. And
so
then I
accurate,
love the way Cara is dressed, because she has that chiffon on, which is oh so feminine. But we've also got a sweatshirt to show you that we're actually just showing you the bottom. If we can go up the top, you'll see that that has insets of the faux leather. Maybe we can put the style number up for that, and that is so cute as well. And then we've got one of our color blocked quad blend cardigans. That's so fabulous. And then we're actually going to show you somebody who's in the red in a minute, who's got a sequined sweatshirt on, so that you can take it very dressy as well. Now,
here's the info. We have 4 colors here. These are the same type of pleather that's actually is inserts.
Look at this.
We will get to this. It's $59.90. It's 2 flex pays if you want to order it already. Look how cute that is with the black.
I love that, but I'll tell you exactly where I would go. But then, of course, we know where I would go. I would go to black on black, and I would do the texture of that black pleather against the texture of the most beautiful cotton modal, which make this drapey and gorgeous at about 30 inches long. It's really a tunic length. Yep. Now, is that the easiest fab look in history? And you don't even have to try with this.
Black hobo handbag.
And I would put the black cowl that I've got on with
the black cowl neck with it.
And okay, you're done. Why try? Why try when you can look perfect in DG2 and not even work at it? So we're going to put the cowl over it. And here's what I really want you to do. I know this is kind of one of those mouth-watering things. You're like, oh, I've always wanted leather pants. Oh, I'm so nervous to try them. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. It's on FlexPay for $14.30. We have a 30-day ironclad guarantee that says if you're not thrilled, send it back for your refund. But this is your moment. We've now sold almost 2,400. I've got all sizes, all colors, petite, average, and tall lengths. Oh, exactly. And this is so easily sized because it's extra small to extra large.
Right.
Up to
1, 2, and 3X. Yeah, so
Yeah.
It's just like you're buying a legging or a jegging. Yeah. And she wants you to stay accurate to your typical size. So if you're small,
definitely
get small.
Here, if you're a small, like I waver between a small and an extra small, I would go to the small here. Yeah. And I'm wearing the extra small right now, and I'm loving it. But I think for getting in and out of SUVs, for sitting in front of a computer, jumping up and down, going to the theater, going to a restaurant, I would go to the small. And I'll tell you what, I would buy, and that's just me, I'd buy more than 1 pair. I would turn around and buy the espresso brown because I love earth tones. And I would go right to the black. I'd probably buy 2 pair in black, because this is one of those looks where every magazine you open, you're going to see a pleather or a leather pant, and you're going to want it, and you're going to love it, and you're going to know it's not going to fit you because it's not meant for a real woman's body or anybody past the age of 35, and that's where we come in, because I always say, I feel like an old girl in a young girl's world. I want what they have, but I need it proportioned and fitted for me.
For you, right?
That's
of course we do.
DG2.
And that really is. I want to get Kathleen in South Carolina. You've been a doll for waiting. Thank you. You're now on with Diane Gilman, Kathleen.
Hi, Diane.
Hi.
I just want to say that I love your pants. I only wear your pants now.
Thank you.
And they make me look thinner. I get so many compliments, and I really appreciate.
Yay. Thank you so much.
And you got the corduroy. Is that your first time trying your corduroy?
That.
No, I own about 30 pairs of Diane. Like I said, I only wear her pants now because I get a lot of compliments how she makes bigger girls look, and I really appreciate what she's done.
Well, I wanted you to know then, if you are one of the bigger gals, and that is 60% of America, that this year, the first year that People Magazine through Style Watch did what is going to be their annual Denim Awards, we won for Best Jean under $100.